Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shino? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth...
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and what the selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it, we must resolve this problem, and I...
Criminals, However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It isn't about liking... It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. I feel as though I could tell you anything during... Oh, that reminds me. Wait, considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Yo.
Will it always be
Oh.
burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade.
Jeez.
I'm in both face and mind, all free for you to throw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Good evening. I look forward to it. Thank you for today. There's... Acting like normal students is going to be... Hanging... More importantly, don't let your guard down. It's true that... Oh! I want to go around with... This'll be a great change. Shall we head off to the stands then? Oh, right. I know a great one. This is the place. It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I...
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd...
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese taco...
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuichi, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the
You know, did that...
Or he may simply love...
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting. So, what makes this a Russian...
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the...
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here. I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since
Someone.
I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
It's fine. It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like...
It's like he wants to get picked up for some...
But... this...
I know what you mean. I need to do my best tomorrow. I'm gonna pull this off, no... That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone...
You're here... So,
Yes.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh? Let's head back.
Yes. Quite. Indeed. Hold on. How about it? Well, I see. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, yes. All right. Thank you.
Well then. Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest...
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a...
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being...
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true...
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation. Why the sudden change? How are you...
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people?
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so... But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously... Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And this is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying? That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
No!
That's gotta be shocked.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as it's because of those mysterious... I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without... Dude, it's the... When the app activated on its own, the scenery around... Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used...
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusion.
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the month. But to think it would end up like...
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. Actually, when I took these photos, That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat... I swear, it just... talked.
Morgana, our teammate who...
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly...
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that?
Although I don't complete someone else. However, the police have decided...
They're...
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike...
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate.
And if...
And I...
This ain't no deal, it's black...
Say what you will, the justice I up.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation. The higher-ups they want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic... Those are the ones who are putting...
What of ever...
Even if there's no... Sai-san can't make rational... If she were to be cornered, well...
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault?
We haven't killed and we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very...
Bullshit! None of that makes...
Unfortunately, there's nothing I...
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. That said...
What should we do about this?
I see. I thought I was making a lot of Well, you don't have to decide. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming to. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we... The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted into my business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it!
Hey, they're go...
I'm sorry about the sudden... But I'll have to end things here.
Indeed.
So what?
He's got evidence.
Damn it!
Huh?
How?
We must make up our minds by the...
We need to give this a lot of...
Similar occurrences followed in succession early, although things have quieted down until furthermore, knew he had received a calling card from the Phantom.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gym. Post-fest? Nobody invited you. Huh? Senpai, aren't... Since we've run into each other on our... People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so... Let's get in there!
And now, it's time for your favorite shooting tradition, the student... But before that, we've got... Members of the dance club, come on down! Now everybody, join in! Don't fall behind the dance club.
Just standing around while... Senpai, let's...
impressive, Senpai.
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. Just wait here. And what?
Who's that? Huh?
That's crazy. That was so exhausting, but...
Wow, that damn...
I know! It's my dad. Sorry to... Thank you. The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially... See you soon!
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Oh, sorry. I was just worried about the whole thing with the Ketchi-kun. We're gonna be okay, right? It actually feels like that's the truth when you say it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
They're really doing this again this year?
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
I guess this disorder really makes the post-festival party what it is.
How about the girl in the hoodie with the super bleached hair?
Huh? Me?
Well then.
What should I do?
But...
Come! And what is your name?
Takamaki.
Ah, Takamaki. Good looks, smoking body. You don't look like you have a complaint in the world. Now... Takamaki-san? I don't know. Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Takamaki-san?
What do I think? Over. That was embarrassing. I can't believe you had the courage to stand up and say that in... Huh? So you did it to help me? At any rate, I had really frozen up, so... You know, you're actually a pretty dependable guy. I think we'll be... talking about the future. That's a bit too heavy for right now, huh? Stop that! I'm still worried about Akechi-kun. But this post-festival party actually... I hope you like it. Wanna head home together? Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. I'll make myself clear again. Failure.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results. Oh, one more thing.
To you?
I said that failure isn't an option. Yes, everything.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want. So, what...
That's...
Is it something to get flustered? I knew it. This isn't just some game. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep... I mean...
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my mess. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves... I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro...
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves' changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my...
Asked? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom. You're pulling my leg up. You really?
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been... And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell? Wait, killed?
She was killed!
Stop this!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her...
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would... Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain. Let me just say one thing. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that... then they're not someone... We're done talking about... Come on. Time to eat.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
The real
sorry. Hey, wait! Well then.
That concludes this. We now resume The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And reward money.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it. I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for it, and it'll happen every day. Why did this happen? That may have been true. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also all I can do now. Just don't become desperate and do something. I won't sell you out. As long as you're here.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief.
Did you see that reward? With this? That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great! We're wanted now, and the reward...
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even met... The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained pop...
Then what about everything we've done?
Wasn't that the case with There's so...
What, so this is my fault? Even you agree. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to...
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that all I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly... Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time.
Yeah. I'm such an idiot. I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of...
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no...
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, right. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own ass.
I see.
I take back absolutely nothing! Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All the...
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was... I called that...
We've... Okay.